Hatsune Miku, an idol of Japanese music and the face of my favorite rhythm game series. I first got into Miku way back in 2017. 8 years and many, many hours of practice later, I'm now fairly skilled at Miku games, able to hold a perfect combo through up to 7.5-star difficulty. I am by no means a top-level rhythm game player. Triples destroy me 3/4 of the time. I can't read multi-hits fast enough. Sometimes I get safes for no good reason. I choke when the combo number gets over 300 from stress. I'm a mess. But there is one thing I've wanted to do for quite a long time. You see, I follow a YouTuber named Hisaki, who is an insanely skilled rhythm game player. And I remember vividly sitting at the dining room table, eating cereal in late 2020, when his video about creating Miku speedruns released. I've always admired speedrunners of any game. Being able to do insane tricks to finish in ridiculously short periods, knowing the ins and outs of mechanics, it's truly an impressive feat. Something I had always felt was out of reach for me. I'm not saying I'm bad at games, because I'm not, but I cannot game to the level of consistency needed to be a dedicated speedrunner. At least not in a traditional game. But Miku is a different story. So here we are, nearly 5 years later. Equipped with an adequate skill level and the means to record official runs, it's finally time for me to try my hand at speedrunning. So you're probably wondering how exactly this speedrun works, right? Most games have a start and an end. That's not really the case with an arcade game like this. So instead, the community decided to have a set number of song completions required to form a run. In the case of normal difficulty, which is what I will be playing, that number is 8. For a run to be valid, you must play 8 songs in a row using the random selection option. Whatever you get is what you are stuck with. Even if it's a repeat, you play what the game gives you. But you can't just beat the song for it to count. You have to perfect it with a grade of 100% or higher. This is the real kicker, especially in normal, as getting too many goods instead of pools can cost you 100% even if you get perfect by not dropping the combo, which is devastating. Now, there is some level of tech involved in getting a good time, but to start with, I decided to just go full random, simply to see if I even could get a full run done. And for a first attempt, I did relatively well, perfecting the first song, and the second, a third, and a fourth, halfway through a full run. Before I came to a song I don't play often. My tension was high, I was doing well, when suddenly I clicked way too early. That was it. The first run, gone. On to attempt 2. The first couple songs went smoothly. I faced LOL for the first time in probably 4 years, and dealt with a near heart attack saying Absolute Note for song 4. For those who haven't played a Miku game, there are certain songs that feature speed changes, this being one of them. Thankfully, it's not too difficult, and I make it through. To attempt a new record if I can clear Lug 8. This set is determined to be difficult, huh? There are parts of this song where the notes come in shapes instead of regular lines, which no is not really that much of a hassle, but does make it a little harder to see timings. It's also a song containing slides. Instead of one of the normal button inputs, slides use the control sticks either pressed or held in the direction shown. Not every song uses these extra notes, but the ones that do can get difficult when you're also trying to maintain a hold bonus. There's parts of this with all 3 mechanics in succession, which is a ramp in difficulty for sure. Yet I do manage to clear with perfect, so a new record, 5 songs down. Song 6 grants an easy break before Decorator. This should be fine. Decorator has one of the most active background videos of any song in this game. I haven't watched it in quite some time, and I totally got distracted where there was a gap in the notes. I'll play it out. Let's see if I mess up again. Nope, just the once. I'm so close, I might as well find out what the final one is. Oh, good God. Pink Moon is a quirky song with inconsistent note gaps and a fairly fast pace compared to most others. So you recall when I talked about getting perfect, but not enough pools? Yeah. I don't feel so bad about the decorator note anymore. Failing this way would have been a complete tragedy. While I may not have completed a valid run, I did make it through 8 songs. So clearly I can do it. This is well within my skill level, it's just a matter of not getting distracted and hoping to never see Pink Moon again. I'm not going to give a play-by-play of every song I encountered, because that'd take forever. But do know I played a lot, and failed a lot. I saved one of Deve's favorites, got hecked 3 notes from the end by a speed change, missed a multi-press by hitting the same note with both hands, reset over and over until it happened. Attempt 17. Starting with 3 of the longest songs available. Game, this is a speedrun, come on. At least Yellow was easy. Finally followed by the absolute bangers that are Romeo and Cinderella and To the End of Infinity, meaning a new song 7, Senbon Sakura. Thank goodness it's the easier version, allowing me to secure a new personal path. Only one more. Time for Redemption. Years ago, this song haunted me, for a speed change exists in the last 7 notes. But I hit it. That's it. My first official speedrun. 8 100% perfect. What would be 6th place on the leaderboard. But I can do better. I know I can. I'm a shiny hunter. I play with RNG on a regular basis. Surely I have the patience to get a top 3 place in this random dependent speedrun category. I just have to try and try and try again. But eventually those stars will align and I'll have a trophy beside my name. I will be a Miku speedrunner. It's time to lock in. There are 244 songs across the game, with these being the rough time splits, not accounting for any load times before or after. One song stands securely above the rest. All Miku Miku You for real. With a solid 43 seconds faster than the next fastest song, any run not including for reals is basically throwing. But I recall the rules say the song picks have to be from random, so we can't guarantee this song, can we? Actually, we can. The rules do state the song is drawn from the all randoms category, but the timer doesn't start until the first song starts loading. So when I actually click the start button, meaning I can re-roll the random at the very start of a run to get whatever song 1 I want, making this the strategy for a top time. Everything beyond song 1 is completely up to RNG, and your personal ability to actually 100% perfect whatever it throws your way to continue a run. 128 of the songs are of an acceptable length, while 116 of them are far too slow, meaning there's only a 52% chance on every random that you'll get an objectively good song, and only 47% of those few songs would be optimal. If you wanted an all-green run, you'd be hitting a 0.005% chance. Insane. For now, I'm not looking for an optimal run. If this video gets a lot of traction, I'd consider trying for a little while, but for now, good is good enough. Anything not in red will work, giving me around a 9% chance at a good run. It took a little while, but eventually, I got it. Attempt 31. My heart was pounding going into Hibana. It's a red song, but I had to finish this run. And I did it. 6 days of attempts, and it's mine. Second place by a full minute. I cannot describe to you how very proud I am of myself. This was something I had dreamed of doing for years. and didn't believe that I truly could. But here we are. I've done it, and I very well could, with enough patience, do even better. Thank you for sticking around this long to see the journey through. You are so very kind. The full run is on speedrun.com and also my channel playlist under not main content. Let me know if you'd be interested in seeing a video going for hard 100% perfect or normal world record. I'd be down to try either one. This was super fun to do. I love Miku. Thanks again and have a lovely day.